At Cell C, as we embarked on this journey to re-evolve Take a Girl Child to Work Day into a holistic youth program, we thought to do this differently by taking a more inclusive approach that saw us getting youth, media, and partners involved. As the program expands into other areas of youth development, it was vital that all affected parties have a say in a future that promises so much. Cell C facilitated a series of co-creation sessions that would help us ask questions, as well as provide room for dialogue that would inevitably shape the program. Our very first youth session, hosted by the multi-talented, award-winning artist Msaki, confirmed, if nothing else, that the youth do not need saving, but rather a guiding hand and an opportunity.
Cell C has this idea, of creating a space and figuring out what it looks like to support young people. So, do you guys have any pointers for businesses these days?
Open opportunities for young people. But the question that I have is, what are young people doing to get those opportunities? Because one thing about opportunities, they don't come to you, you must fetch them.
A wide range of teens that traversed race, gender, and socio-economic divides made their voices heard, and at times wore their hearts on their sleeves.
No, you're doing great.
Bravery and honesty were not in short supply as Msaki and the youth addressed topics of family dynamics.
So when I saw my father again, all those emotions that I've been bottling up came out. I felt so bad.
Education.
My favorite thing about school is that you can express who you are and find what you're good at. And that way you will be able to know what you want to be in the future.
Entrepreneurship.
You can achieve any goal that you set your mind to.
Mental health.
I felt depressed in a way, but luckily I managed to deal with it.
And the digital landscape, amongst other modern-day realities.
What's been the hardest thing that you faced in the last 2 years?
As a teenager, you start comparing yourself to others. So learning to love myself the way I am and having confidence in myself was the one thing that I've learned through the challenge that I went through for the past 2 years.
We looked ahead, encouraged by the day, and took that energy into the following session with the media.
So welcome to the evolution of the Cell C Take a Girl Child to Work Day program.
Why media? From our sessions with the youth, we discovered that awareness of most youth development programs are generally limited if they are not completely unaware. This means that media play a key role in helping us amplify the message to youth across the country.
Personally, mentorship, it can almost be a make or break because it brings out what already is in there. A good mentor will bring out the excellence, in an individual.
We approached these without ego, assumptions, and a willingness to unlearn and relearn, all with the hopes of building a program that us as Cell C and the youth can be proud of.
What needs to be included in our mentorship program?
Media also offered their unique perspective on certain topics, both positive and negative.
Oldest person in that house was 11 years old, and looking after 3 little ones, 11-year-old girl in that house. So that made me, drop the tear as a man.
Yeah.
I really cried because it was real.
Our final session was with a myriad of partners that have been with Take a Girl Child to Work Day for several years, that spoke highly of the program and how it has inspired the growth of many more programs within these organizations.
I think what I've appreciated about it is it's a relationship. It's not just a check.
Yes.
So it's been so refreshing to be able to sit in front of a person and speak to a person on a personal level, to say that the student isn't doing well and because of X, Y, and Z, and there's this level of understanding that comes with it.
It was clear from these sessions that the work done over the last 20 years has touched many lives and inspired leadership, even in those that took part in their teens.
This really shaped us, and I will never forget, as I say, I wrote that letter. I do remember what I wrote, and just being accepted, number one, I felt like I was given a job, even though it was for a day.
Yeah.
But also being able to experience the workspace, to be on set, to go out, to see the people that you admire.
Yeah.
It was a game changer for me. That's what made me decide that actually I want to become a journalist, because I did enjoy what I did on that day.
Now, we look to the future, carrying all that was entrusted to us by each individual that participated and shared with us their truth. Now the hard work begins, and we still want all of you to be part of its growth. Be part of the re-evolution of Cell C's Take a Girl Child to Work Day.